issue that, this is Jon Doe talking about responsibility to parents and responsibility to the society. But this is Jon Doe with 18 years in the business, an established career, who I don't want to say is set because nobody's ever really set.
But you're not.
But you've established yourself. You've done well for yourself and you're pretty secure. But somebody coming up in the game now going to feel like, child, I want the edge.
Oh, so they can
I got to do something out there.
Risk.
To risk myself. So they can push the envelope a little farther. The nation now saying, I need to get more. I need to push the envelope, get those eyes, get that attention. And we're living in the social media age where attention is everything. Everybody doing something for attention.
I love it.
What advice would you give to a young DJ coming up now who wants to make it in the game, wants to set himself apart?
Never sell yourself short. That's the head thing.
Know your worth.
Know your worth. And don't ever sell yourself short. If you know that you want to accomplish certain goals, don't look for shortcuts. And don't ever sell yourself short. Put in your work and work hard. And you might take licks here and there. I've taken my fair share of licks. But when you're pushing, just keep your head down and just keep pushing. Eventually you'll get there. But it takes dedication. You gotta work on your craft constantly. As you said, practice. In my early days, I was always on a pair of turntables. It was as simple as that. I was always on vinyl and whatnot, and it progressed to CDs and to laptop now.
You ever had that, man, story from your parents or elders telling you, DJ? Man,
Oh yeah.
be realistic.
My father told me that in the early, so you need to be an accountant or a doctor. I have a degree in accounting now.
Yeah, because you went schooling, yeah.
So I have my degree, but when I got out of university and started working, I was working in the bank. I did TD offshore banking, and then I was working offshore banking for First Caribbean, and then that was only a temporary job. When I got laid off, I was already working freelance for Hop. So when that went south, I was like, okay, well, let me just start working. We pushed for something that I really enjoy. I was never one to sit behind a desk and push pencils and be on a calculator. That never felt natural to me. When I was working,
you can do it.
Yeah, I did because I could. Yeah.
Well, that's like mostly, people got a job and I know you gotta get paid.
Yeah.
But they know you gotta love, They know it's love.
When you're passionate, it's passion. It's not work anymore. That's how I see it. And when I go into art, it's not a job to me. I guess that must be what people get on the other side of the radio. But when I'm doing my thing, it doesn't feel like work. I'm just having a good time. One man in a room by yourself and just having a party.
Yeah. I tell you something about you of what people but you're the gang, this man don't ever ease up. I could tell you, like, you be listening to, like, if you're on a minivan and they're traveling, like, from home thing, you hear the girl sing, turn up the radio on the van and let Jon Doe play, turn up the radio. Oh yeah, well, everybody's in here, but then you realize now that everybody started. Like, I remember one time you do a mix, one crop over. It was with the old grinders. You went all the old grinders, all the old yabbies and all that. Like, man, this is the whole boss.
Not it.
I do not even mop it. You just look at everybody like, yo, this man got the whole, he ain't even in the boss. Just so like the radio that he working with, or like playing in the bus, and everybody in the bus like that. And it was like, yo, when you got that kind of power, that kind of outreach towards people, big man, it's a blessing. It's a blessing. Ain't nothing that thing, like, for instance, with my photography, I tell people every day I left with my camera on my back. Every single day.
You never know what you get.
You never know.
Never know.
You never, as always, when you ask me, so how you get your pictures? And I said, first of all, you
always ready.
You gotta be always ready. You can't take it for a minute that, I'm not gonna phone my camera. You know what I'm trying to do that? Before when I first get in photography, I was like, sharp off here, my camera would not get that shot.
Yeah, correct.
But
ready.
It's always got to be ready. So it don't just apply to DJing per se with Jon Doe. It's to anything that you're going after, and you gotta love it too. You gotta love it because I get wet, I get soaked, my camera get dead already, I get beat. I can't tell you how many times I fall off on rocks, get cut on the bottom of my foot, walk across reefs, all kind of thing. And
sacrifice for you.
I get that shot. I walk and breathe. I remember one time I get some sea urchin, and these called shooters. And my foot.
Cobblers.
And it was contact all the steppers and walk on the reef. And I was like, boy, don't get shooters in on the beach. But you know what I'm saying? I was squeezing my foot and telling him about the sun got only a bit more than back up here, yo.
Whoa.
Everybody was like, you foolish?
That's
no,
passion,
you know.
though.
But I said, look at the picture. She was like, wow, that's crazy. Yeah, that's the one with the sugars in your foot. Yeah, you should name it sugars in your foot. I said, yo, he's an idiot. But she understand that there. So, is there anything you love to do and you got a passion for it, as advice any you go after it.
Oh, yeah.
And make the best of that opportunity. Don't care what. It can lead you places that you never ever think in life it will lead you. And you don't know, people say you don't know what tomorrow, and that's going to be Friday. But it is true. Because you could be 1 year today, tomorrow you could wake up and totally into something totally different. You know what I mean?
So, you know, when it comes to sports and the entertainment industry, though, there's a little issue there, because a lot of people feel that they have passion for sport or they have passion for entertainment, but really and truly what they have passion for is fame.
Yeah, I like. That's a new thing. You don't know how much likes you get, boy. You put it like that. You know what I mean?
It's funny. I don't. When I'm on Facebook, or let's say if you look at my Facebook timeline, nothing on there to me is put up for likes or for attention. My Facebook is just for fun. There's entertainment. You put a thing that interests you or whatever. But it's true, a lot of people do fish for likes on Facebook. Just put up a comment or say something and be shopping for comments or likes or whatever. It's ridiculous. Yeah. That's not the way to live in these things.
But that's like the incident that happened, I think like over the weekend with the lady.
Oh, yeah.
I know, it wasn't a big brother apparently.
Yeah, Akita and
Akita Rock, yeah, back.
Yeah, and you know what I mean? Once somebody give a condolences to her family. And I saw the article this morning in the newspaper with the guy that actually had Macaulay, I think his last name was Macaulay. He was saying that a young lady actually come there and was taking pictures, and he was like, no, don't do that. And she was like, oh, I deleted it. But then the picture ended up on the internet. So he knew exactly who started it. So he said, look, if the police want to know who started, yeah, I'm willing to tell them what it is, because I don't respect that. And I've been preaching, and every watching my videos, you can hear me preach that. I always tell people, you never know who family can see that. I was like, child,
that's the first
why
thing
would you do that?
No.
That's the first, why people is do, I don't understand, John, what you mean is getting enough likes. Tell me why people is do things for likes so bad just to get that. We call it 15 seconds of fame.
Because they want the popularity. That's really what it boils
But
down
your
to.
last name?
No, it's not.
Look at your longevity. You claim the Jackie was here for like that you still around. You think you be number one in
I
Barbados?
like myself.
Right. It don't work together. But that's the whole thing. And people go learn stuff like how you was such a good person and how you was move with people. When they message you, I mean, child, really, with that, you John, they come in and I was like, no, you don't with that, brother. You don't with that, come in.
But when he told me so, I bought when a lady who told me that you were the godfather of her child. I don't want to call your name for the podcast. I'll tell you later. But she said, what? You can't hear it? How for your number, man?
Yeah.
But then if I wake up, let me back. I said, yeah.
Yeah, well, once he was on Gram.
Yeah.
He was on Gram. And then the dog, but then he on Gram, he was like, oh, or let me know, I'm bum. I think the second conversation was like, yeah, that's my number. I was like, Charlie, man, you serious with you? So then, bum, it went from there. You know what I mean? Because you work about people that influential to people up here. Everyone just bring average Joe. The average person that goes, oh, well, just doing things for likes. Then we ain't really achieving nothing in the ballroom. The ballroom probably just a stew room, but then you're done with it. Ain't doing it, ain't bowling up nothing.
Yeah.
We got to get people inspired. And when people see people like you, is be inspired. People like great and these kind of people, they be inspired even though they is entertainers. You understand? And that's why you're looking to do me and Adrian, not me and Adrian looking to do
And
here.
that's why it's important that you let people know the kind of work that you put in the background, the kind of passion that you have, to let people know that it's not about the forward, it's not about the fame, even though that's all wonderful and good, you know what I mean? But you're doing what you were called to do.
It's not so much you're doing it for the forward fame, you're doing it because you love doing it. And everything else will follow. If you get into this business, even in the simplest things, if you're getting into DJing looking for money, you ain't gonna make money. If you get into it and you put work into it and your progression is visible and you can actually see you put in them hours and it's evident how you sound, money will follow you and fame will follow you. You can't chase fame, you can't chase money. If anything, put your passion up front That would be my advice to anybody. Put your passion up front, and everything else will follow by that. It's easy, so.